Alright, today is a bit of a different. It's the same topic, but but I'm gonna be ranting about the VMAs. The VMAs, the MTVs, and all those award shows that have started sucking over the years. Granted, there are some good artists on the VMAs, like Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, and other good artists like Katy Perry and Jonas Brothers and Green Day. Those are the artists that make it good. Everyone else, like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Justin Bieber, and people in that type of genre, Chris Brown, Jay-Z, Kanye West, who else? Lil Wayne. They all ruin it. Because here's the thing, they're receiving awards for songs they didn't even work on that hard. They didn't even put the effort in. Now, I mean, if you're a songwriter, you gotta put the time. You gotta put the time in, and you gotta put the work in and the effort. Because if you don't, your song is gonna suck. And that's what happened to a bunch of these shitty artists like Lil Wayne, Cardi B, Kanye West, Jay-Z, who else? Chris Brown. That's what happened to all these guys. They suck because they don't put the effort in with their songs. But yeah, when Taylor goes on, it's gonna be good. Taylor and Ariana are the only artists I want to watch on the VMAs. Freaking Justin Bieber on the VMAs. Who the fuck decided to put his ass on? He's sucked ever since he started. In 2009, his voice was different, but he is so overrated. He sucks at singing. He can't sing to save his life. And I bet you there's a better male pop singer out there than Justin Bieber. And Cardi B, come on. Do you really honestly believe that a fucking 27-year-old trashy ass skank looking rapper, do you think she actually deserves awards for the songs she writes and the lyrics and the topics that they're about? For example, like bragging about how good you are, bragging about how much sex you get with a man, how much just in general stupid topics. And you're telling me this skank of a rapper deserves an award for her song called WAP? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No, this is why I hate the award shows so fucking much. In the 80s, when you used to watch the award shows, there was real rock and roll music. Like, I think like Poison was on there, Def Leppard, Motley Crue, rock artists. But there are some rock artists on the VMAs. I'll give that. American Music Awards was good last year too. But that's because there was all good artists. No crappy ass artists. Like no Justin Bieber, no Ariana. I mean, Ariana's alright, but she's not as good as Taylor. I think Taylor's a lot better because she writes her own lyrics and she actually plays an instrument. Ariana just sings, but it's fine. But yeah. Real musicians like myself, I know about real music, and And that WAP song with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, no, that is not music. It's just her talking for 3 minutes about sex. That's all that song is. And it sucks, and the lyrics are gross, and she's always sucked. Same with Nicki Minaj, and I can't believe Nicki will be on the fucking VMAs too. That is the reason I'm not watching it, because shitty artists and shitty rappers like that are the are they ruin it basically. And if Selena Gomez and Blackpink perform their new song Ice Cream, which is what it's called, that's gonna be horrible too, because it's just a bunch of gibberish. And it doesn't make sense. Like I talked about in my rant about the new Ice Cream song, I didn't even listen to it, and I didn't even bother listening to it. I mean, Selena's part is fine. It is okay. It's not excellent. Her singing's okay on that song, but Blackpink, they ruin it. They butcher it. And about rappers performing on the VMAs and any award shows, if there was actual good rappers performing, like Eminem, or I don't know, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, anyone from the West Coast rap scene who's still alive, I would watch them. But because the VMAs think these shitty, no talented mainstream artists are good, that's why I don't watch. And that's all I'm really gonna watch on the VMAs is Taylor, Ariana, and maybe if any rock band performs, I'll watch it. I'm not gonna watch it on TV because I'll have to listen to all the shitty artists. Like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and Justin Bieber. So that's why I'm gonna wait till tomorrow afternoon when I get home from my first day of school. I'm gonna see who performed at the VMAs. See who performed at the VMAs, and if they're an artist I like, I'll watch their performance. But if they're an artist I dislike, then I won't watch their performance. And if I liked everybody on the VMAs, every artist that was performing, I'd watch it on TV. But I don't like every artist. And plus, and One Direction too. If One Direction was on the VMAs, I'd watch them too, because they actually have a little bit of talent in them. They're not the best boy band I ever heard. Neither are the Jonas Brothers, but they meet my music standards, meaning they meet my music standards to be an acceptable band to listen to. And I mean, if the Ramones were on the VMAs, which they'll probably not be, since they're all dead. The Ramones are all dead, but if they were still alive and performing, I would still watch them, because lately I've been heavy into them. But yeah, all four original Ramones members are dead, including Joey. And you know what? Maybe if Cardi B and all these shitty rappers, and maybe if Justin Bieber wasn't on, maybe if none of those crappy artists were on, I would honestly, I'd watch it. And plus, why would you want to watch Cardi B? Because her music is gross, it's disgusting, and it just makes you want to throw up. She's always calling her haters, she's always calling her haters hoes and whiny little bitches, and just saying stuff that's not true about us. And we're not hating on Cardi B. We're just speaking the truth about why her music sucks. Your music isn't all that great. Nobody hates you. And same with Justin Bieber. Nobody hates him. His music isn't just all that great. And their music just doesn't meet my music standards to be an acceptable band to listen to. Yeah, and I will never, ever wear a Justin Bieber or a Cardi B shirt, or a Nicki Minaj shirt for that matter, because, all three of those artists suck. All three of those artists are mainstream, and I don't like mainstream artists. I like artists that do their own thing. And I will give Billie Eilish some credit. The only reason she sounds depressing is because of that one album. But when we all fall asleep, where do we go? Yeah, but all her other music, it's great. She's a great artist overall. I'm not the biggest fan, but again, she meets my music standards to be acceptable to listen to. But yeah. And I shall never. And also the reason I don't listen to these artists is because their music isn't all that great. And as people, as actual people, real life people in life, they've been bad. Like, let's start with Justin Bieber. He was drag racing 100 miles in a 40-mile zone, or however it was, which was like 60 miles over the speed limit, and he got arrested. Well, look, he probably got a ticket or a DUI, and then he refused to pay it, and then he got arrested. Cardi B drugged men and robbed them just so she could get money. Yeah, that's a great role model. Yeah, right. No, that is not a great role model. And pretty much just Nicki Minaj. I mean, all the sex lyrics, all the lyrics about nudity and shit. You know, these aren't good rappers. Good rappers write messages to people who are in need. Good rappers have songs that are about inspiration. Nobody writes stupid shit about this. Like, yeah, and both Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, all they do was brag about how great they are. I mean, let's be honest. If they were really great artists, would they do bad things as real people in life? Would they say sorry for their actions? Yep. And also, would they write lyrics and songs that are more appropriate? That's the thing, they're inappropriate for like 14 and 13-year-old girls. You know, I wasn't listening to that when I was like 13. When I was 13, I was listening to Rush and Led Zeppelin and, you know, rock music. Everyone else just was listening to, like, I don't know, Ariana Grande and Taylor Swift. And I mean, I was into them, but not as much as Rush. Rush has always been my idols. They've always been my idols. And I think the biggest influence of mine was Neil. If Rush was performing at the VMAs, it would be great. They would steal the show. They would be the best band on there. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen because Neil's dead. He died like 7 months ago. But yeah, I just wanted to tackle on the subject of why the VMAs suck. Why I hate the VMAs so much, and you know what makes it bad. And yeah. Alright, I'm out for this video.